Welcome to Supers Live. This is the Supermodified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series, and we are at Madera Speedway for the Summit Classic 125. We're glad you could join us here tonight for Supermodified Sim Racing at its finest. And we have got a great race in store for you here this evening. It's our final race of our 15th anniversary Wing Supermodified season, and we're getting set to go. The field is qualified and everybody's locked in. Got some practice in here before the broadcast started, and we're ready to put on a show for you fans here tonight. One thing you want to keep your eyes on tonight is the guys that are at the back of the pack, because they're awfully fast. Unable to make time trials last night, having to start in their handicap positions based upon the last three races that they won. We keep track of their points, and then we lined them up accordingly. So, and actually two of them are guaranteed starters for this race tonight, Davo and Derek Backus. So watch out for that. Tonight's race is 125 laps. It should take a little bit over 30 minutes to run. Last year it took about 34 minutes total to run, and we had just 4 cautions. So caution laps will not count during tonight's race, so keep track of that as well. Tonight in the event, we've got 2 former winners, and that's the 2 front row starters, Rob Warren and Bob Gamler. Nobody has more wins than the Sandman, Ray Sand Jr. He has 5 Summit Classic wins. The next closest driver has 3, and there's 3 guys that have that. Miles Maxon, Bob Gamer, John Davidson, Steve Callahan, and Rob Warren have 1. Only 6 drivers in the history of this race in 15 years have won the 125 lapper. Also tonight, this race is part of the Icings on Top Triple Crown of Supermodified Sim Racing. 3 classic long distance races for the super modifieds that normally run no more than 50 laps at any track in the country. We put them out there for a couple of big ones. The Star Classic, All-Star Classic, was run at Star Speedway. Rob Warren picked that up earlier in the year. And then tonight's race, the 125 lap Summit Classic, and then coming up in September, it'll be, or August, the end of August, it'll be the Topless 200. Thanks to Icings on Top, Specialty Cakes out of Carrollton, Ohio, for sponsoring the Triple Crown of Super Modified Sim Racing. So something more to shoot for as well. Tonight we'll be awarding a SUPRS Charger, and tonight's field is filled with rookies. In fact, we have 3 of them getting ready to make their first Summit Classic start here at Madera Speedway. So we'll keep you informed of them throughout the race, and we hope that you will let us know where you're watching from, whether it's overseas or in the United States. We're glad to have you tuned in on Twitch and on Supers Live. Great to have you all here. Before we give you the starting lineup for tonight's race, we want to remind you that we have got some cool stuff up in our merch store, and you can take a look at that when you click the link that's in our tab, or go to streamlabs.com/supersonline/pound/merch. We've got a brand new shirt up that I think most everybody who is a fan of Supers will certainly enjoy. It's a pretty cool shirt. It's the Carl Becker Fan Club. So you want to take a look at that in our merch store. And for tonight's broadcast only, we're selling that for $22. You can enjoy that. For $22, you can grab the Carl Becker Fan Club shirt. So it'll go up after tonight, because it'll be a collector's item, just like the over 70-year-old that races with us. Folks, want to let you know that you can become a Supers member, that by going to supers.net, you can race your own super modified online. And we'd love to have you for just a $25 donation to help injured drivers. You can race for the gold just like these drivers here this evening. Well, folks, it's the month of May, and that means something certainly very important. And that is that we will be honoring our all the men and women that made the ultimate sacrifice on Memorial Day at the end of the month here. And tonight we want to say thank you to all of our veterans that may be tuned in or are watching. And we want to say thank you to all of them serving overseas as well as on domestic soil to keep our freedoms free. Today was election day for many of you, and I hope you all made it out to cast your vote for this great republic. But we also remember those that paid the ultimate sacrifice, and we do that with the playing of our national anthem as we honor this great country of ours. And here at SUPRS, we stand for the national anthem.